Hello everyone and welcome back. You called me in a wrong timing, I should say. I'm busy right now fighting once again some sentinels. I hope you don't mind, just enjoying some boom boom and crashes here and there. Of course, it's the usual attack on my settlement, because there we are. Oh, there's a repaired drone. There we are once again. Well, we haven't been here for a while, right? And some of you have already been noted that my absence is duly noted here on this settlement, and I should probably help out my comrades that are completely helpless against all these drone attacks and also pirate attacks, which is a good thing because there is an achievement to destroy 80 pirates, and of course we should just aim for that as well at some point, right? To destroy 80 ships, and pirate attacks can happen as well, and we can do this. We can also supply materials now, the hydraulic wiring here to my extraction unit. This will take another 90 minutes now to work. Perfect. This is something that I was also working in the background. Oh yeah, look at that. We're getting some damage here right now because this machine is doing quite some heavy damage there, and I think, as far as I know, I don't have any sodium with me anymore. So I need to be careful if I want to go into the nitty-gritty of fighting. We don't have any defense anymore at this point, so let's get just away from it. There's also here, by the way, the construction terminal for the metal plating that we need to provide. So there's 2 constructions going on right now, and this is then also here taking 20 minutes of our time. I would also like to check out if we have any... I think this was a sodium-heavy planet, wasn't it? Yeah, it is. Let's get over there. We do need to get some more sodium. I'm starving on that. I have been using it way too often. And, oh, this is looking steep, but we do have a really good jetpack at this point. And there you go, no problem. Ah, yes, this was also the planet with the gravitino balls, right? We got lots of them, so I could just go crazy with them. Right now, no, I will not. I will have a look at this very interesting structure over there, but that's it. The gravitino balls, we do have around 7 million units at the moment, so we are golden with the money. And I have other tasks to do right now. Let's have a look at this. This is a Gek relic and a beautiful stone. We are the masters of the galaxies, the overlords of the cosmos. Each foe will submit with bended knee to the almighty Gek dominion. Alright. Yeah, well, whatever. Give me something for the language. And I do get some more language knowledge for the Gek. So that's the funny thing here. Yep, perfect. The attack is over and we have the sodium. And I will probably just need to mine us a few more sodiumies because I'm really out of it, and we do need it for a lot of things. Also the sodium nitrate, of course. So that's very helpful for us, and we can just go ahead on this planet here. And whenever there's a bigger attack coming in, we can just jump back to the base into the portal, and off we go. And of course, I would still also like to continue with my main quest that leads us to a portal. And I already know from some of you that these portals are very important to get to the core of the galaxy, but everything after its appropriate time, of course, because we are on a path here, right? And sodium is my path right now. Let's just get this one done. While mining, we also find some new structures here on this planet that I haven't seen before, so might also just have a quick look into that, since it's a very high security planet. Rewards can be just as fine as high security that goes. And let's also take the carbon, the condensed carbon with us that we need. We do need it all the time for our constructions as well. Let's go ahead. And by the way, I think I've also scanned now everything that this planet has to offer. I can't find anything to scan anymore. And of course we do have... there is something over here, some creatures, but they're a bit too far away. But I think that's it though for now. Yeah, looking good, looking good. Let's have a look inside. I do have such a good weapon that I would like to use from time to time, and I think we can use it on the door. No! Actually, this is... There's some creatures here that are not hostile. We could give him something, give him a product. The lifeform eyes widen with tears welling up. They gesture extravagant thanks. And... Alright, we just changed... No! Actually, we got a standing with the Gek there as well. It's an observatory. Observation post of the Gek. And a beacon. We get a combination of numbers here. And I think we should be going with that one here. And I discover a location within the distant stars. I guess on my same planet. Yep, there is a signal. And at this signal, we might find something. I just love that we can run around, find something that opens up then a quest for us or a signal that we can then further detect. There is a V2 entrance. We have that. Oh, this is also looking really cool. Seems like a star map where we are right now. Once again, it needs a remembrance, something that we don't have yet. Now, though, we continue while the construction is on the way to finish or to follow our first travel here. We also have the Atlas path here still, and we have the space anomaly. But for now, we are going with Artemis Fate and learn the glyph sequence for this planet. Charge the glyphs to gain control of the portal and learn the glyph sequence for this world. Any traveler with the correct glyph sequence can create a link with the portal, and with that, we probably can enter new dimensions and stuff like that. And I'm eager to find out what this really is about. So onto this planet here, a frost-bound planet. I hope that we have a bit of peace and quiet in the snow, in the Arctic, in the frozen death, as long as it's not sentinels. I just love all the frost planets, really. They do have a certain style to them. Mission destination reached. It's always going back to the Rebel Star. I mean, I know we do need to work on that mission there too at some point. But the main quest is just so intriguing to me right now that I would like to stick with it. There should be now... Oh, this is a nice view. With the planet in the background there. There's actually 2 planets. And there should be a monolith or something like that. Not too far away. Perhaps I need to zoom out there a bit more. I think I can already see it in the distance. Let's just land here anyway. Might also be something else. Some cozy temperatures we definitely will have on it. And I think over there I can see it. Yeah, it's that one there. Most likely. Oh, and we also have some more creatures again that I can scan away here. For our achievements that we're working on, of course, as well in the background. And scanning all these animals is one of them. Alright, that certainly is an exceptional planet here. Beautiful sky, lots of planets, and also a ring system that we can see. And loot, of course. Alright, at the site, there is, of course, as always, also some knowledge that I'll definitely take with me. So, more words that we can learn. Especially for the Viking. 3 more words. And then up there is that holograph that we also need. Another journey milestone. We are the universal translator now with 100 words already fluent. Alright, anomaly. Anomaly. I see the stone of the monolith. It is immovable, muted silver, and yet something lurks beneath. It is grey and yet not grey. A crimson calling out. Locate the portal. Alright, this is just a coordination, it seems. Yep. Now we need to get to this location over there for the real portal. To activate it, so let's get going. And also harvest some stuff on the way. There's, by the way, these plants here. They're really cool because each one of them gives me a lot of carbon. And if I just harvest all of them, we get hundreds of carbon. And that is something that I definitely would like to take with me. And you can just see how my carbon piles up. All the way over there. And we do need it for construction. We do need it for our fuel. And we do need it for lots of items. So let's just take as much as possible. That was 500 carbon just now. Let's get back to the ship. And yep, there we have the next portal. Have a look at it. I think over here was the point for it. Oh, wait a second. We do need to activate it, of course, once more. Now we can activate this portal here. Oh, it's a lot of glyphs that we need to pay. With carbon. Sodium. We don't have any sodium anymore. Hydrogen. And there we have it. All the glyphs. Traveler capture loop enabled, anomaly event contained. The portal seems to bag me as I approach, demanding my attention. It requires me to activate it, to travel on it. I'm unsure if I should listen. Request this planet's address? What? Alright. Learn the glyph sequence of this planet. And now relay it to Apollo at the holoterminus. Alright, back at the holoterminus. Let's have a look what Apollo has to say about these coordinates. And tune to Apollo. Popping up. While we can enjoy the skyline here. The sky that we have with the beautiful metal belts around us. Have you found the glyphs for your world? I'm almost ready. My suit is upgraded, my stomach is full, and I've hired a gag to look after my farm. Okay, say you found them. As I look at Apollo, I think of all that I saw within the portal, of what happened to Artemis when they walked that same path. I think of the face of the Atlas, of the way Nada warned me not to return. I do not know if the portals are safe. I don't care. I give Apollo the glyphs, asking them to take care, to remember what happened to Artemis. They assure me that they will, promising to see me soon. Before I go, they advise me to find out what I can from this so-called null. They warn me to be careful about it. Speak to null. That would be my next target. I think that's the same thing here right away. Yep, it is. There he is. So this is the other quest that we have. Two quests available with one goal. Talk to null. Two lost souls, one who cared too much and one who cared too little. Their lives have not become what was promised. Every sentient being that has ever lived has felt that way at some point. I know I did. Once upon a time, I was angry, confused at my own solitude. Imagine my surprise when you woke me. I know you didn't mean to. I know you were just playing around with portals. But whatever you did, I'm here now and I need your help. The Atlas. It is not what you think it is. Something is happening to the universe. Something I need your help to figure out. Alright, let's accept. There is an observatory nearby. It will lead you to the location of a crashed freighter of a great interest to our investigation. We will find the first secret, I'm sure of it. Note that the Atlas is neither enemy nor friend to us, no more than the air of the wind might be called such names. But it is terrified, it is in pain, and we have to help it. Alright, rather ominous once again. But at least we have a new direction. I think I've already scavenged that damaged machinery there. Did I? No. Very good. I can always take something with me. And yeah, some nanites. Alright. And down there, once again, also those juicy salvaged technology modules. There you go. The salvaged data. Now, the Atlas, or whatever it is, Null Observatory, is actually on the same planet. How very convenient. And we just really have to fly over there. Alright, the coordinates of Nada's crashed freighter. On Robert, of course, aggressive sentinel planet. We might just find something out of these coordinates that we just received. And it looks like it belongs to Nada, obviously. Should we ask him before we go there? Nah, right? we're travelers, we're explorers. We don't need to ask. We just find. So, I guess it must be somewhere here. There's a structure over there. There's several structures. This looks like it's a crashed freighter. Can't find... Oh, there it is. Alright, that was not to be missed. Let's just have a look at it. Let's just get close to it. Somewhere here. By the way, do we still have enough fuel? 69, that's fine. But we also have lots of stuff, fuel with us, of course. And then we can just have a look at that once again. Oh yeah, hello there, old friend. I just love you guys. Once again, under attack by a bunch of drones. But the cool thing is we can just disappear and move on. I mean, of course, not forever, unfortunately. But they will still have a hard time finding us. I just love that cloaking device. Makes life so much easier. And boom! Sentinel forces deactivated once more. And we're safe, at least until the next one comes around. And there's the crashed site of Nada's freighter. And lots of doors that we can open. True manifest missing. We do need a log encryption key. Okay, I guess we need to salvage that ship now. Search the crash site for secure containers. Alright, that is in here. Also switch to our pulse splitter. So last time we did this, we were confronted with a lot of radiation. And there is one of these cargo pods. Then we got these pure ones. Let's just have a look. Oh, lots of unknown stuff. Log encryption key, very good. Yeah, and there's the radiation burst. And despite all my upgrades, it's still bringing us to our knees really quickly. What do we have here? Another cargo pod. Some more goo. Another log encryption key. Alright. Do I need two? I don't think so. So they might be worth something. Let's read the log. I do not know who will read this message. I do not know if anything will survive, but I must die as I lived. I will record it all. The swarm came to every world. The drones acted erratically, not attacking, just watching. Time passed and the sentinels did not seem so much of a threat anymore. They were peaceful now, we thought. We had been forgiven. We were wrong. Ah, okay, now I can use the second key. They struck ES1 and attacked somehow coordinated across unfathomable distances. With a fury exceeding all prior skirmishes, the Sentinels annihilated all biological life within the universe in a span of 54 standard minutes. Only I remained. The Corvex stood with me in the end. To their credit, they concealed me within their flotilla as they headed towards the center. We still need another key. Of course, there is now a superheated rainstorm approaching. Can't be that easy. Can't be that I just scavenge here for a while peacefully. There needs to be a storm. But this area is now finished as far as I can see. There's another damaged one here. But I think that's just the same old pot where we just were, right? Yep. Are we protected in here? I think we are protected from the storm at least. But where would be another one now? Can we see this somehow? Because I think I found now both of these. Or is there another one hidden somewhere? Oh, okay. The storm is bad. Obviously. But in here it's a bit safer at least. Alright, but by the look of it, we can also search underground. And there are some cargo pods in the ground, buried. And we can just use our terrain manipulator, of course, to get down there. I might, with this, also then be able to flee the storm. Oh! Alright, I guess... Yeah, we can enter here, actually. Where am I? Alright. This is claustrophobic. There is something here. Ah, perfect. So we don't need to dig us all the way down there. Of course, there will be the burst of radiation again. Yeah. And also outside. So it's just very nasty overall. But I'm pretty sure we are going to need... We're going to need some more... These cargo pods here. Right, but I do need protection first. Get inside here. And then just wait for the storm to pass. Right, having 2 more keys. Let's have a look at that. They are coming now. The screams of my friends resonate in every hole, every corner. I told Nada to leave. I told them what we already know. All of us. We are not alone. Even if I die, Nada will find me again in another universe. 10 just like me. 1,000. 1,000,000. We are not alone, for every soul is many. Even in the face of 16, we must declare that we lived, we existed, no matter the horror of the end. They are at my door. Alright, log termination. And there's also a pirate attack close by. But the first travel here, alright, so we know a bit more now. The sentinels are getting extremely corrupted. Oh, I don't have a navigation data. I usually collect a lot of them. Now, what do we need to do? Activate the holo terminus back again. So back to our ship. And then back to the holo terminus. Oh, Artemis contacts us in the air. I escaped Traveler. I escaped. One moment I was running from them, the stars shifting terrible smiles within the dark. That mountain is coming closer. And in the next I was here, well, wherever here is. This new world has a sun, has life. It's beautiful, but I think anything would be beautiful after the months spent in that awful place. I'm ready to get going again. We'll do what we did before, except there will be no shifting stars to stop us this time. If you bring the star chart to a nearby station, I'm sure we'll find each other. Alright, please stop, because I'm going to... Yeah, tell me the truth, okay. But how do I tell them their world is not real, even if I save them from death? So he's, as we know, right, trapped in this machine now. We put him there. And I took their dreams away from them. They're limited to a single system. Be direct. I tell our teammates everything from the moment I discovered their grave to the final upload of their soul to a simulated solar system. Artemis thinks I'm joking. I will never forget how their smile falters. After a few more questions, they tell me they need some time to think about what I just said. That ends the conversation for now. And we need to go now to the holo terminal again to upload the freighter's log to null, and that is over there. This planet is way too yellow for my taste. And there's way too many sentinels. I would really like to leave at some point, please. Alright. Oh, there's also it looks like a base to me. Where we can definitely land. Yep, there it is. Where there's definitely some aliens and definitely a trade post. With perhaps some interesting materials. Let's have a look. I'm always happy to find some life out here. And then we have some aliens again. And they usually give me some language, of course. Really keen for ancients. So the more we learn, the more fluent we are, the more we understand of them. And as we can see, we can already understand quite a bit. But just not enough yet to really get the meaning most of the time. But of course, that's what these conversations are all about. One more. Death, death, death. This I understand. And then ancestors. And there's a trade terminal. Perhaps we find something interesting here that we can use. Exosuit upgrade charge. 33 are available in here. Holy moly. Chromatic metal. Not a lot though, unfortunately. I am still going to take it. And, oh my goodness. Very good. Starship fuel. Let's take 10 with us. I mean, to be honest, it's really easy to make it. Let's not purchase that. That would be a waste, really. Just taking some metal plating and the hydrogen jelly, and we just have so much of that everywhere. So, no problem whatsoever. Where was the holy terminus now? Somewhere over there it is again. Alright, let's get going. Let's get flying, I should say. There we are. Let's activate it and get the log over to null. Hurry up a bit before the next storm approaches. And what did you find out there? Share the discoveries. The freighter and its recordings, how it spoke of a world where the Sentinels eliminated all life, leaving only a traveler and a single Corvex entity. I choose my words with care. You think I do not know who that Corvex entity is? Do not be so naive, traveler. Do you think anything you have read is a surprise to me? But I had to be sure of what I suspected. That freighter was a wreck from a parallel universe. There are countless such places within our multiverse, dimensions where things happen differently. But there are 3 exceptions of this. The Atlas is omnipresent in all, a singular being with a singular perception. The Sentinels move between dimensions at will. They served the Atlas once. They were guardians of reality, defenders of civilization. They hunted for errors within the universes, preventing destruction and loss of life. The annihilation recorded in that log, well, something must have been quite wrong for them to do a thing like that. Alright. And Atlas? Atlas created all life, and the Sentinels defended it, searching for anomalies within that creation. That they annihilated the entire universe. Well, something must have been quite wrong. After a time, the Sentinels ended their service to the Atlas. I've been alive for a very long time, traveler. I know as much as you would know had you seen the things that I've seen. It was the travelers who corrupted existence. Our arrival was meant to herald a glorious age, but we made a terrible mistake. I committed an act beyond forgiveness, and from this deed, paradise was lost. But something is different in this cycle. The walls between universes, they grow thin. Nada knows this, but they keep their head in the sand. We must learn what we can from each species before we decide what to do. Visit a keen cartographer and speak to them. Alright, that we can do. Oh, look at that. And my settlement productivity has been increased to 57,000 units per day. We might actually be able to pay off the debt now that we have there. Yeah, and also we finished that mission here now. And we can continue now with the Vikingen and their cartographers doing some side missions and having a look at our settlements, most importantly. Stay tuned.